Should you pay, or should you let a company pay for your CDL? We explore all of that in this episode. Welcome to another episode. My name is Zahid, and if this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss any episodes. Today I want to talk about whether you should pay to get your commercial driver's license or let a company pay for it. Now, what happens is that many companies out there, like Swift and Schneider's and all of the big ones, they need drivers. So what they do is that they pay for you to get your commercial driver's license, and they themselves have the school and everything. But if you do that, that means that you have to work for them and take whatever salary they want to pay you, and you are indebted to them for whatever length of time they decide. That might be 1 year, 2 years, whatever. Now, some people might say, well, you need the 2 years experience anyway, so might as well do it. And that's true, but sometimes, that's just 2 years of like pain and blood and suffering that really you don't need that. In my opinion, because my brother, he took his CDL with Swift, and oh boy, did they really screw him. They put him with one instructor. But this is the thing, you get the driver's license and then they put you with the team. And that other guy in the team, he's a single driver. He drives alone by himself all the time. And what they do is that they pay a little bit of extra to that driver to take a team. And many of these guys don't want that. They don't. So what they do is that they exploit the rookie driver. My brother went through 3, instructor whatever team driving thing, because they were assholes. He doesn't know. He just got the license. He doesn't know the rules of the trade, and he needs to use the bathroom. Well, the other guy wouldn't let him do that, or he needed to find water to drink. The other guy wouldn't let him do that. No, just drive. Things like that, which is crazy. Me personally, I need to use the bathroom or I need to drink water. I'm stopping the truck. What are you gonna do about it? Sue me. While I am on my shift, it's my responsibility, and what I do in that time is my business. You even whether you are the instructor or whatever you are, you can say out back there and complain when I don't do my 600 miles. Other than that, shut up. So that's the way it works. But you know, those kind of things happen, right? Not only that, you see, every time you see a video of a Swift driver doing crazy stuff and crashing against trees and taking lamp poles and doing all of that, those are rookie drivers. Because the trainer, you know, that team driver guy that is experienced, you know, they have them for 3 weeks. 3 weeks when you should be with the guy for like 3 months. You know, it's just factory CDL, you know. You're getting in, put him in, train him a little bit. Okay, he can drive. Oh, go. Throw him out. And then when you see those drivers doing, you know, crazy stuff because they don't know, because they haven't been trained properly, because they don't teach them anything in those Swift schools, and you have an accident or you're doing something, you know, they charge the driver with the damage to the truck or to everything else. So now you end up working for free, really, because now you got to pay for the damage on the truck and whatever else. You know, I met this once rookie driver from Florida, I think it was, on Swift, in the Rockies, in Idaho, or Montana was it? I don't remember exactly. He had to chain up. He didn't know to chain up. He didn't know anything. He was gonna go through a mountain without chaining up, without doing anything. He can kill yourself doing crap that you don't know what to do or what, because he's never done it. So he's never been even in the mountains on the snow. Even I don't think the guy ever saw snow before, and they throw him in. Just go, you know, just do it, figure it out. It was his very first trip as a single driver by himself. You know, that's just not right, man. So they don't really teach you crap in those schools either. And that's a problem, because you end up paying for all of that. And then if one day you decide to leave because you're not getting enough hours with that company, you're not getting enough money with that company, well, now that company might want to go after you to get their money back for the license that you got, that they gave you. Which really, it doesn't train you to do anything. The only thing it trains you to do is to drive the truck. It doesn't teach you anything else. Okay? Not to fuel, not to do anything. Okay? So, and once again, if you haven't seen my video about team driver, singles or team, you can click on that link and that will tell you a lot about it. Okay? But what I did, and I prefer, is I pay myself for my CDL. I pay myself for my commercial driver's license, and then I'm free to choose whatever company, because there are lots of companies out there and you don't know. You know, when you look into the website, oh, we're the leading company, we have lots of work, we have lots of stuff. You know, they're all great in the outside, and you don't know until you actually work there, because they got the employees, they don't know you. They're not gonna be like talking bad about the boss, because, you know, and if they stay there, it's because for some reason they work for them. So from their point of view, yeah, it works, because maybe they like taking crap, maybe they don't take crap, or I don't know. It doesn't go the same for everybody. Okay? It goes with your personality and your needs. Okay? But, I mean, you start with the company and then you realize that this is not for you. And you can always say, you know what? Bye-bye. I'm done. I'm out. And you find something else. But when you are in that, you get into Swift, and by all means, do not get into Swift. That's just horrible. That's one of the worst companies. I think the biggest in the United States. Okay? So, don't get into Swift. And in my opinion, you should not get into a company just to get your CDL. You should save your money and do it yourself. And it also depends. For example, in Canada, where I failed to pass the test like 3 times. Because for some reason, I had a-holes, testing me. As soon as I switched office of driver's license, I got it like that. But so what happens is that the school that I took, they offered like 3 courses. A quick one, a longer one with more hours and more training, which is the one I chose, and it costs more. But I knew a guy that he was 21 and he took the shorter course and he passed on the first try. Boom, done. Like that. So, you see what I'm saying? You never know. You might not need the long course with the many hours of driving. The expensive one, I mean. You might pass on the first one and you might have it. Now after that, you just need to find the company. So it's different for everybody. In my opinion, that's what you should do. You should save your own money and do that. Now, if you are really poor and for some reason you don't have anything and you are like desperate and you need a job and you are ready to take any crap, whatever it takes, and just gonna, maybe that's the way. Get into Swift. Schneider's is way better. Get into Schneider's. And at least this is what I heard, okay? I heard that Schneider's is better. Now, you might be on the other side thinking, who told you that? Well, I talked to a couple of people and they told me they were happy with it. So, and that's one more thing. I met somebody who did the driver's license with Swift. Didn't work out. He went to Schneider's. Schneider paid Swift for his driver's license, so they took him to Schneider. So he switched company from Swift to Schneider's just like that. Still had to work for Schneider for whatever the long, but he was better. And what he said to me, he was like, he was happy. I met this guy in Texas once, and he was happy with Schneider. He said that they treat him way better and all of that. So, me personally, I don't like any big companies. That's my feeling about it. But, it's a possibility that way. Okay? So, food for thought. Think about it. If you don't have any other choice, well, you do that. But if you can, try to save your own money and get your own driver's license, your own CDL, and do it yourself so you can pick and choose. Okay? Now, remember, you always gonna, the first 2 years, because they always ask for 2 years experience whenever you start with a company. So you're gonna take crap, you know, for the first 2 years. Or maybe you're lucky and you hooked up with a nice company. Maybe you know a guy that works for a company that tells you, hey, you know, you can work here. You know, that way, yeah, sure, it works. So, food for thought, guys. Food for thought. Okay? So, if you want to see more videos about trucking, don't forget to click that link so you can learn more about it. Alright?